Okie dokie pokey. So we are back from that game break where I won. And it is now my turn. So Chelsey, let me tell you a little bit about a very ooky, spooky place found in New Orleans.
Okay.
Okay, so this is from Yelp. And this reviewer's name is Diana G.
Okay.
All right. And this review is for Hex Old World Witchery.
Hex Old World Witchery. Okay.
Diana G, 1 star.
Is it sorry, is a witchery like a store that sells witchy stuff? Okay.
So this is like a gift shop, and also they do spiritual readings.
Ooh, okay.
All right. This is November 9th, 2013.
Okay.
I am appalled, to say the least, at how immature the owner is and his quote unquote psychic reader, Carrie, is. This evening, instead of receiving a heartfelt apology for my past mistreatment here at the store, the owner threatened to, all caps, send his demons to me. Smiley face. Wow. How immature and how irrelevant. I enjoy all things positive and light and have no interest in supporting a store that is so money greedy and desperate that the owner decided to, all caps, ban from entering his store. Parentheses, which I had no intention of entering again. And cast his demons on me. Please get a life. Negative energies are not what I need in my life, which is why I will be avoiding this tourist trap until it eventually goes out of business. The wares are overpriced, and the last time I tried to buy an item, the so-called psychic reader was snide with me and also was going to overcharge me for an item when the prices got knocked off the pendants. Christopher had 2 weeks to call me, but he did not until tonight, since I wrote my honest review of his store on tripadvisor.com. Obviously, Carrie must be a close friend of his, which is why he never thought to apologize to me until he thought my review could harm his pocketbook. Well, Christopher, good luck sending your evil minions to me. I eat them for breakfast. Smiley face. And I think I might so enjoy it as I see what other nonsense you pull on others who get victimized by you. You need to focus on sending some positive light to people other than making yourself look foolish, because now I lost all respect for your store and you. A real healer loves to heal, and a fraud like you with such low intentions to cheat people eventually loses integrity of the eye in the eyes of the masses. Avoid this place like the plague. You will do better spending your money someplace else.
All right. Diana G.
Oh, all right. So I was curious about this because I feel like you operate in sort of like a witchy sort of area in the world.
For sure. Yes.
But to me, I feel like it's all a little ooky spooky.
Oh, well, yes, I do operate in the crystals, Patreon, seeing them. A couple
Which
on my
I'm
desk
sure
right now.
Old World Witchery sells.
Yes, I'm sure they do. What I thought was interesting is like someone who proclaims to have their life mission be to like bring love and light into the world is certainly bringing a lot of darkness to this review, and maybe would know this is not a way that we dispel negative energy. I mean, maybe they thought, okay, cool, I'm going to allow people to be aware that they shouldn't come here in the future. Fine. That's okay. But it wasn't really done in a love and light way. I mean, she basically cursed them towards the end. Did you catch that?
Yes. Also,
she said she enjoyed eating What did she say? They're evil minions for breakfast?
She eats them for breakfast. Or they eat them for breakfast.
I mean, come on. What were you going to say?
It is also, just to your point, it's interesting because Diana G also appears with a new review in 2019. Also 1 star.
Oh, geez.
The same person.
Wait, hold on. This review was the review that you just read was written when?
2013.
So then 6 years later, bitch is still shopping here?
They give it another try and, say horrible things again.
Stop. Are we reading that?
I could. I have it here.
Is it long?
Basically, I'm not going to read it, but Diana basically goes through here saying, I used to shop here somewhat on a regular basis, that they used to live in New Orleans and they moved. Then they rehashed the entire experience of wanting to buy a Figa. And then like the price tag falls off and the person puts another one on, and then how the owner was so upset when they placed an honest review that they insisted that if they don't take the review down, they will curse them literally and send negative entities. And then it says, like, this is my favorite part. I also don't appreciate his anger and his threatening remarks, because a true Wiccan never sends curses out to universe, because it does tend to boomerang back to the original sender, which is an interesting point because,
well, that's
you're doing
why
that online.
Right. And that's why I'm kind of surprised that she's trying to masquerade as somebody that's like all white light, because if you are all white light, then you don't draw attention to the negative circumstance. You just sort of allow it to boomerang back to that person. But I think there's just like so much wrong with this now, knowing that.
Question though, because could you do a white light curse on someone, like to send goodness to someone? Can you do like a good curse?
I don't know that I would call that a curse. I would call it a blessing, maybe.
Because could Diana G do like a blessing to the store rather than writing a negative review?
Sure, why not? Yeah, I mean, you could always send a little light, a little blessing of clarity and well-being and positive shifts, and sure, why not? I just think there's a lot that Diana, she's a total she's just a conundrum. She's a contradiction in one person. The fact that everything that she said in the end of this initial review was like, I would never shop here, and this place is doomed to close, and all that kind of stuff. And then she's shopping there again, and she's writing a review again. It's like, at very least, if you're going to put that out into the universe, like this place shouldn't be able to exist at all, then do not go there. And in any way, don't even step foot. Even if you're not going to buy something, don't go in there.
And to that point, I want to reiterate that this is the Yelp review. And in the Yelp review, Diana is referencing the TripAdvisor review.
So now we've written 3 reviews with our white light nature, 3 1-star reviews of the same spot. And we've returned to that spot. And then also, like, what's the deal with the call? She was waiting for the call from Christopher.
So Christopher is the business owner. Okay. So I mean, I don't know.
She repeatedly says too that Carrie seems like she's a good friend of Christopher's, but why? Why is it a good, because he's defending her?
Yeah, that's confusing, right?
It's very confusing. And also, she didn't give us any. She said did she say she had a bad psychic reading? Did she give us any details about that?
No.
So
it's what was psychic as in quotation marks?
So the narrative is, I got a bad psychic reading. I'm pissed off about it. I go home, I write it on a review online and demand a call from the owner. I don't get it, but what I do get is attention and, negative feedback about the review that I've left, and then I'm cursed.
But it does appear that Diana G did not get a psychic reading. Diana G was trying to purchase a Figa.
No, that was the second time.
It's actually the same experience.
Oh. Maybe I'm confused.
It's because I didn't really read the 2019 review, because in the 2019 review, they say the last time I visited, which was in 2013, the sales clerk called me snarky because I was in a good mood. I was trying to purchase a Figa.
Either way, like, who cares? That doesn't, well, even if she was trying to purchase that, that doesn't mean that she wasn't also trying to get a psychic reading. I don't know what the deal is, but obviously there was some beef that occurred between her and Carrie, and she's not letting us know what the beef, like, what is the beef? Like, why are you so angry? Why are you wanting to put this person on blast for not being real and then not telling me what it was that, and you don't have to get into details, please. I don't want to know your history, but like, give me something that's like, this person did this, which was like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like she gave me any information other than the fact that she feels like there's bad energy there, which she's definitely spewing out with the eating for breakfast of the demons, but, and the cursing it to be closed. She didn't give me any useful information about this store.
Yeah. The real complaint here is how immature the owner and the psychic reader Carrie are.
Yeah. And what does that mean?
Yeah, there isn't detail about why either of them are immature, other than, you know, threatening to send demons.
Yeah. And listen, Diana. Like, I'm definitely, I would say like good, like a good witch adjacent, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know that I call myself a witch, but I like crystals. I like sage. I like give me a little Palo Santo moment. I'm about it. And I'm also about good energy. So if I was reading the review, yeah, that'd be cool. If you mentioned the energy, I'd want to know that, but I'd want to know, are the prices really high? You know, are you like overcharging for these items? Cause I don't like that. You know, did you have a reading and like, was there something offensive or harmful or whatever that came out of the reading that was really insensitive? That'd be something I'd want to know. I don't feel like any of the information that I would actually want to know was given in this review. Like, once again, I feel like we got a personal, like, diary entry beef between these two people. And I can't think of a single item of this review that's of use to a person that's going to be shopping here.
Correct. Because if I'm going in, odds are I'm not dealing with Christopher. And
right.
Like, and yeah, you're right. Like, I don't know what the value here is. It feels very like a personal vendetta.
Yeah, there's no value other than a personal vendetta. Like, this is literally an example of somebody that is just going online to just, you know, troll this person
on multiple sites,
3 reviews, 2 different websites, 6 years apart. Come on, Diana.
But were you entertained?
I was, but I don't know if I was entertained because of your reading. I mean, like, I laughed multiple times. First of all, I laughed at the beginning because you said something that like really just like killed me. A heartfelt apology for my past, and then you paused kind of.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, like I can't imagine anyone coming up to me and giving me a heartfelt I'm so sorry about your past. So again, that was just like your reading of it.
Right. Sorry, because it's actually a heartfelt apology for my past mistreatment.
Right. But you were like, a heartfelt like apology for my past, and I was like, oh, okay.
A witchy store that you could apologize for someone's past.
Like, I can imagine like shopping for crystals at a store and having someone come up to me and just be like, a heartfelt apology for your past. Like,
I'm gonna start doing that. It is interesting. The 2 times that being cursed with demons is mentioned, the nasty sentence both times is ended with a smiley face.
Ew.
Which is just kind of spooky.
Yeah, Diana, as much as she proclaims to be like a white witch, like, I'm not getting white witch vibes from Diana. Diana's kind of creeping me out. My bat wings are flying and they're not happy about Diana G.
I feel like I could crown it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
The queens are tabulating.
You ready?
I'm ready.
The queens are tabulating.
Oh, you gave it a half?
My first time.
Oh,
I'm giving it half.
Okay. Trey gave it half. I gave it 1.
Tell me
I
why.
didn't really think to do 1. I think the 1 is just for the vibes. I am somebody that wants to know the vibes. Like we said with the whole, when we did the DJ Spinfo, like I don't want anybody saying anything nasty to me. I wouldn't want to go in there for that reason. So that's really like the only points that Diana got for me. But I think the half is completely warranted. Why did you decide to do the half?
Because it didn't even really occur to me until you were pointing it out. There's literally no details about why it's a
None.
negative review.
No.
And I'm someone that doesn't operate in ooky spooky witchery stuff.
Right.
So to me, a conversation about a business owner of like a witch store cursing demons on you for leaving a negative review is sort of like, well, I mean,
but maybe for
okay.
this community, that's important. That's why, like, I gave the 1 because it's like, you know, sometimes people want to know the energy, but like, this seems like drama. Diana G's got drama. Oh, I hope Diana G's not listening to this. I feel like she'll eat.
We're gonna be cursed.
Yeah, she'll eat us for breakfast.
Okay, so I also have something very interesting for us.
Okay.
There's a reply.
All right.
Oh my God.
So we have a reply.
Okay. I'm so interested in this because the beef was clearly between the business owner and Diana. So wow, now we get to hear from the business owner. Am I reading this or are you?
I'm gonna read it.
You read it. Okay.
And you'll see why in a second. Okay. So this is from Christian D.
Okay.
Business owner. This is on November 16th, 2013. Okay. Diana G's review was November 6th. Sorry. Diana G's review was November 9th.
Okay.
Okay. This baby